Greetings out there. My name is Barrett Stapleman. Next up is Curtis Calhoun. Now I've known the boy since way back in our more youthful days at Woodridge Elementary. What can I say about the good man Curtis? Well, he's a senior class officer. He's the Bellevue High drum major. He fully dedicates himself to every endeavor. He's an inspiration to all. Ladies and gentlemen, with a self-written speech entitled, "This Is It," the man, the myth, the legend himself, Curtis Calhoun!
As I was writing this speech, I not only reflected on what my personal last 4 years have been like as a student at Bellevue High School, but spent countless time to reflect on what our last 4 years have been like and where the time went. From the freshman orientation back in the day, when we were bombarded by an excited group of link leaders, to now approaching our final days as a high school student, these last 4 years have been truly special to us as well as myself on a personal level. When I first arrived to the school, I came in as a very isolated individual trying to figure out what to do for the rest of my life. I wasn't seen as a very social person, and often saw myself as an outcast who was afraid to get to know new people. I feared greatly the overall idea of high school, and pondered on countless nights how I was going to be able to get through the next 4 years. My first 2 years of high school were definitely the most stressful times in my life. I faced the adversity through the challenges of taking multiple AP classes, while also trying to figure out how to fit in. Then, as my junior year approached, everything changed. After branching out to new experiences during the previous summer, and finally being able to embrace who I truly am with a "this is it" attitude, I returned a completely new Curtis Calhoun. I learned to never give up, and to never be afraid of self-image, and to not let fear keep you from accomplishing something very special. I opened up to my peers, began to make a ton of new friends, and finally looked to the horizon and realized that when I put my mind into something 100%, I can accomplish anything my heart desires. When I would walk through the hallways, I wouldn't listen to my iPod during passing period, isolating myself, and would instead take the time to say hello in various greetings to as many people as possible. The fear that took over me previously no longer existed. However, with all of the life-changing experiences I've had, nothing could possibly eclipse this past year with the class of 2012. As a senior class officer, link leader, and drum major at the Bellevue High Band, I was more involved than ever. While also being at almost all of the school events, attending every single football game and basketball game with 110% energy and school spirit, I felt right at home. As I think about all the incredible words of wisdom and advice I would like to give to the underclassmen of the school, one very important thing comes to mind. When you see the opportunity to accomplish something great, when in doubt, do it. Through the last 19 years of my life, I've learned that life gives you unlimited opportunities to make a difference in this world, as well as in the community that you live in. When I ran for senior class office and decided to become the drum major of the school band at the end of last year, I wanted to get involved with these activities not because I simply wanted to put them on my high school transcript, but to become involved with my school and give back to a community that gave me one incredible thing: hope. Hope to one day accomplish my goal of becoming a sports broadcaster following my education at Washington State University, and to create a bright future for myself and those around me. And now, as I leave the doors of Bellevue High School, there are so many people I want to thank. I would like to thank all of the teachers and staff at this school. Through thick and thin, you've been with us from beginning to end and worked relentlessly in order to make sure we leave high school with all the tools needed to succeed in our futures. Secondly, I would like to thank my senior class. Without you guys, I know for a fact I would not be the person I am today, and you have given me something very special. Each and every one of you has done something that has positively affected me. You've given me a family, and one that I know I can count on for just about anything. Everything that I've done up until this point, I've done because I wanted to work for our class and make sure each one of us leaves this community with the time of our lives. Last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Bellevue High School. Without this embracing community, I wouldn't have overcome any of the obstacles I faced. I cannot sum it up any better than I love this school, and I'm truly going to miss it. This place has given me the best 4 years of my life, in a time in which I will never forget. And as we continue our journeys through life, let us always remember to remember. Bellevue High School, I love you all, and thank you for all of the incredible memories.